Beyoncé was born in Houston, Texas. His father is Matthew Knowles, a music executive and businessman. His mother is Tina Knowles, a costume designer and hairstylist. His father is an African American and his mother is of Louisiana Creoles. Beyoncé was named with her mother's maiden name, as a way to honor her. Beyoncé has a sister named Solange, who is also a singer and actress. In 1990, she was enrolled in the Parker Elementary School Music School, where she sang with the school's choir. He also studied at the High School for the Performing and Visual Arts and then went on to study at Alief Elsik High School, both in Houston. Beyoncé was a soloist in the choir of the Church St. John's United Methodist Church. At the age of 9, she met Latavia in an audition for a female group. Later, the young singers joined and formed the girl group Girls Time, which consisted of 7 girls, among them Nina, Nikki, Ashley, Kelly, LaToya and Latavia. R&B producer Arn Frager, after seeing the performance of the young singers, invited them to record the Plant Recording Studios in his studio in Northern California. The group sang for the first time on Star Search, a respected American television talent show, but the performance ended up becoming the first failure of their career. To manage the group, his father, who at the time was a medical equipment seller, left his job in 1995. After his father left his job, his family's financial income decreased, forcing his parents to live in separate apartments. In 1995, with the end of the group Girls Time, Destiny's Child signs a contract with Elektra Records, but ends up leaving the label before releasing a debut album. In 1996, the group signed a contract with Columbia Records and, a year later, released its first working song, No, 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 which reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. In an interview with Instinct magazine in 2009, Beyoncé talked about her relationship with her homosexual uncle and stated that her strong religious education did not affect the way she sees men and women who are gay, despite the church's opinion of homosexuals. During the interview, she said,
"I was raised by my uncle who passed away a couple of years ago with AIDS. He was my mother's best friend. He took me to school every day, helped me buy my prom dress, made my clothes with my mother, as if she were my nanny. He was my favorite person in the whole world. I never mixed Christianity with what I felt for it."
Beyoncé admitted in December 2006 that, during the lawsuits involving Destiny's Child in 2000, she suffered from depression because of the fights between LaToya Luckett and Latavia Robertson against Matthew Knowles. She also stated that she was publicly attacked by the media, critics and blogs, which aggravated the situation. In that same period, his 7-year relationship was over. The relationship began when she was 12 years old and lasted until she was 19 years old. The depression was so severe that it lasted 2 years. She kept herself in her room for days and refused to eat anything. Beyoncé said she made an effort not to talk about her depression because Destiny's Child had just won her first Grammy Award and she feared that no one would take her seriously. The group Girls Time changed its name to Destiny's Child in 1996, based on a passage in the Book of Isaiah. After a few years on the road performing at local events, the group signed a contract with Columbia Records in 1997. A year later, the group recorded their first song on the label, Killing Time, for the soundtrack of the movie Men in Black. Before their first album was released, the group opened some shows for TLC. In 1998, the group released their self-titled debut album Destiny's Child. The album had a favorable commercial performance, selling more than 1 million copies in the United States. That same year, the group was awarded 3 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. The group's second album, The Writings on the Wall, was released in 1999 and had 2 hits in first place in the United States, Bills, Bills, Bills and Say My Name. At the 2001 Grammy Awards, the song Say My Name won 2 categories of the awards. In 2000, Beyoncé announced on the TRL program that Latavia and LaToya were no longer part of the group Destiny's Child. The music video for the song Say My Name confirmed the departure of the 2 members. The clip shows the 2 new members, Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin. The departure of Latavia and LaToya from the group generated a lawsuit of the 2 against Matthew Knowles. They claimed to have discovered their The song Bootylicious was the only one from the Survivor album to come first on the Billboard Hot 100. In October 2001, the group released their first album of Christmas songs, 8 Days of Christmas. In 2002, the group was nominated for 2 categories of the Grammy Awards, winning only the Best R&B Performance category by duo or vocal group for the song Survivor.
Later that year, she was introduced to Jay-Z and recorded with him the song "Oh Three Bonnie and Clyde." The following year, he acted with actor Cuba Gooding Jr. in the romantic comedy The Fighting Temptations, recording several songs for the film's soundtrack, including the songs Fighting Temptation with Missy Elliott, MC Lyte and Free, and a cover version of Fever. In 2004, Beyoncé was awarded 5 Grammy Awards in the categories Best Vocal Performance of R&B Singer for Dangerously in Love 2. Best R&B Song for Crazy in Love, Best Contemporary R&B Album for Dangerously in Love, Best Group Vocal Performance or Duet for The Closer I Get to You, and Best Song, Rap Collaboration for Crazy in Love. In addition to Beyoncé, the only singers who won 5 Grammys and only one edition of the awards. Beyoncé began a relationship with Jay-Z after her collaboration on "Oh Three Bonnie and Clyde," which appeared on her 7th album, The Blueprint Squared, The Gift and the Curse. Beyoncé appeared as Jay-Z's girlfriend in the music video, fueling speculation about her relationship. On April 4, 2008, Beyoncé suffered a miscarriage around 2010 or 2011, describing it as the saddest thing she has ever suffered. She returned to the studio and wrote music to deal with the loss. In April 2011, Beyoncé and Jay-Z traveled to Paris to record the cover of Album 4 and unexpectedly became pregnant in Paris. On January 7th in 2012, Beyoncé gave birth to a daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York. On February 1st, 2017, she revealed on her Instagram account that she was expecting twins. His ad won 6,335,571 likes in 8 hours, breaking the world record for the most appreciated image on the site at the time. On July 13, 2017, Beyoncé posted the first image of herself and the twins to her Instagram account, confirming the date of birth as a month earlier, on June 13, 2017. And the names Rumi and Sir Carter, the twins, were born at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in California. Rumi, the daughter, was born before Sir the son. Forbes magazine began reporting Beyoncé's profits in 2008, calculating that the $80 million earned between June 2007 and June 2008 for her line of music, tour, movies, and clothes made her the highest-paid song in the world. Above Madonna and Celine Dion, they placed her 4th on the list of 100 richest celebrities in 2009 and 9th on the world's most powerful women list in 2010. The following year, Forbes placed it in 8th place. On the list of the highest-paid celebrities, having earned $35 million last year for its clothing line and endorsement promotions. In 2012, Forbes placed Beyoncé at number 16 on the list of 100 celebrities, 12 places below what had been 3 years earlier, but still won $40 million last year on her Album 4 clothing line and endorsement offers. In the same year, Beyoncé and Jay-Z ranked first in the celebrity couples with the best coupons in the world, collectively earning $78 million. Beyoncé is an example of dedication, talent, and cultural impact. Her journey is an inspiration to millions of people around the world. She showed us that with hard work and passion, it is possible to achieve any goal.